Hello, it's the Rosasgamer here, and I'm back with my beginner's playthrough of Stellaris. And in the last episode, I introduced the main resources and suggested one additional science ship that should get you started. And there was a few other things there I went through as well, but I can't remember those. But next, I did try to briefly touch on my chosen race's traits and government, so I'm going to discuss that more today. And also then we're going to explore more and find some local choke points and colonize the local planet that's close to us as well. So I'm just going to briefly go to the government screen. Let's go to do that one. There we go. So we just ignore the ruler traits for the moment. We are concerned about the ethics. So the governing ethics, we're authoritarian. So we got allow stratified economy, living standards. It can enslave aliens and cannot use democratic government forms. This is opposed to the democratic way of life, and this is more dictatorial. This is just slightly going into authoritarianism. It's not the heavy version. I do tend to lean to playing authoritarian ones, but I have played democratic governments previously. It can be a challenge in its own right as well. There's no right or wrong choice in this game when you're selecting the governing ethics and your civics. And then I selected xenophobe, so we're slightly xenophobic, concerned that other aliens are around. We don't particularly like them. So that xenophobe allows us to purge and displace the aliens, so we can either remove them from a planet completely or move them to another planet. We can enslave aliens and decrease opinion of all other species. We can't grant them full citizenship or full military service. That full military service means, for example, none of them can become leaders, but they can still serve in the ground services. They just can't become officers. And then cannot use refugees welcome species policy, which means there's a policy, an edict, I think it's a policy, it's policy, which allows us to, normally if you have it open, you're not xenophobic, you can take in refugees, because sometimes they will have some refugees from wars. They will sometimes move away, and sometimes when the civilization gets overpopulated and they're not handling the population growth well on the planet properly, people might start walking away. That gives us also an empire modifier, starbase influence cost, which is absolutely great, of minus 20%, and then population growth speed of plus 10%. Then spiritualists can build temple buildings and must use the AI outlawed policy. We don't like the AI stuff. The other thing that can be really important, before selecting this, which forms the type of government as well that you do select, is the civics. And in this one, I've selected the Philosopher King. It is not enough to simply rule. The ship of state must be guided by a king that wields enough wisdom and knowledge to steer it true. So if you get the Philosopher King, this changes the government type to a kingdom of sorts there for you. Without it, I think it's just a case with authoritarian and xenophobe and spiritualists. You'll probably get despotic empire. And then we also got police state, which is really helpful. I do find it helpful. It quashes any traces of dissent, plus 5 to stability, which is absolutely great. And you will get unity from enforcers and telepaths. Telepaths, that's something new to me. Telepaths? I've not seen that before, that must be new. And the ruler hiking Hector has his own traits which bring some benefits. He's an industrialist, so we get monthly minerals plus 10%. And it's a space miner, so a mining station output plus 10%, and the build cost for the mining stations is minus 25%. So I was wondering in the last episode why my mining stations cost so cheaply. That's why, because normally it's 100 minerals. For this it's going to be only 75. That's cool, that's really good. And we got Crown Princess Delut Curvis. Let's have a look at hers. Oh, she's got, oh, there we go, Frontier on the right. Frontier Spirit, colony ship build cost. Ooh, and Home in the Sky. Oh, that'll be useful, maybe, yeah. Yeah, so when she takes the crown, the Home in the Sky will be useful. Frontier Spirit won't be so much. Let's go to the race. So we got conservationists. It's a really useful, like I said as well, for the government, there's no right or wrong choices. Pick what you like, and just each of them have their own challenges as well. Some of them are better than others, but generally they are all pretty fair game. The better ones do cost more as well. So you might end up needing to take some of the red species traits, like I've taken one of them, the species being solitary, so their population housing usage is plus 10%, so the pops use up more housing space essentially. And one of my favourite ones is intelligent. Gives you engineering research from jobs plus 10%, same for physics, same for society as well. And then we've got the tropical preference as well, so that just select your starting planet. That determines that really. Just make sure you try to colonize the same type of planet originally at the start of the game. Later game, mid game, that would be determined by technology. That will eventually increase in time with various technologies that you'll have available to you. So yeah, so that's always good. And just having a quick look at the starting technology, it's always pretty much the same from what I know of. I've never really seen any differences. There we go, so back to the game. Let's jump to this view.
System survey complete.
We got a survey completed.
Complete.
And strategic resource discovered. This is one of the strategic resources for our crystals. These crystals have properties that make them extremely effective at focusing laser beams. They are also critical components in most advanced electronics. In addition, many cultures treasure them as decorations and adornments. So it's handy to have these. Where is it?
System survey complete.
Yeah, happy to get that one research. Just pause quickly. Where is it? I can't see where the... There they are. Ooh, that's quite far away. We definitely want to get to there. Oh, we've got traditioners available. Right, let's get you to the build star base there. And we need traditions. Let's quickly do a supremacy one. And let's do, yeah, ship build costs reduced by 10%. That'd be handy. Do that. Come out to that screen. And that was surveyed. And we got first contact with an unknown entity. Countering fan thread. Starts the first contract process with the Psi Menace. Interesting. Worrying. Yeah, that's very worrying. Let's have a look.
We have mastered a new technology.
Oh, it's a commendable initiative. No, I'm not going to do the Habitable World Survey. We have more important matters to focus on. Right, is that thing? Oh, where is it? Alright, we can't see those. They've already left. Alright, tradition. Go back to discovery. Let's get that one. Traditions? No, research. Select research. We want eco simulation. Oh, Edic monolith. It's then uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall centaurs carved from mineral not native from the planet. Ooh. Ooh, lots of engineering. Thank you. We like that. Right, colony ship. We need to get that moving.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Thank you for interrupting me. There we go. We want that planet. Colonize the planet. Let's go random name. Book growl. There we go. There we go. Get that planet there. Oh, colony ship there to take that planet. And check, you're going that way. And you're going that way. So that is actually quite close. So I'm going to take you. Survey system, go that way. I have an inkling that we're going this way.
Anomaly.
And ooh, research. Yep, I'll do that research happily. A pause. So what you can do is select these and show first contact. Assign an envoy to learn more. Oh, this is different. So it used to be we had to do research and take one of the scientists away from it. No longer. It's an envoy. So let's assign an envoy. And let's get Katag onto it. There we go, so let's send them.
Construction complete.
Encounter in Orval. Beth Menace. Pause. Orval. Ooh. Oh! Whales! It's the space whales! So... some technologies are allowed us to see further, that's cool. And construction ship, get you to build stations. But it's a Psi menace that we're concerned about. Oh, there's another planet here. What type of planet is it? It's a tomb world. And that's a Class A star, and then we got a pulsar. So the pulsars, as you see, the system not restricted is environmental hazards. It nullifies all shields. That's going to be due to the neutron star, not the pulsar. So that just nullifies the shields. So that's a bad place to have space battles there. So we want to really get to that star system, and secure that star system at least. Seems to be a very good start so far. So we want to secure these, because then they form natural borders, and it minimises the entry points that the other races can come into our empire. So it then funnels them in.
Colonization efforts begun.
Ooh, first just the next colony. Yes, go ahead. But otherwise, say if we had the border was here and here, and then they had a here and there, they could get into that border, that one, and that one. It's unrealistic to get up on, but it means more fronts. It's basically that they could attack from. And it makes it more harder to defend. It means you need more star bases, and star base limitation can actually be quite a limitation. And I'm just going to have a quick look at building some more military ships. We want the shipyard. Let's build some corvettes. There we go, 2 more corvettes. Always handy to just build some corvettes whilst you're just not doing anything, or waiting for something to happen, especially in the early stages. And administrative AI is about to be completed soon.
We have mastered a new technology.
We have, yep, there we go, and pause that, and let's go for quantum theory, because physics research from researchers plus 20% means more research, which is really good. Or colony development speed to 50%. Yeah, let's do that. So come out of that.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, an anomaly. 84 days. Yes, in green, research it. So let's have a look. Ooh, let's just quickly do the traditions. Complete this one up. There we go. That unlocks an ascension perk. So first ascension perk, I'm gonna go. Ooh, nihilistic acquisition, raiding bombardment. Allows us to abduct pops from besieged planets and resettle them to our own worlds. Ooh. Interstellar Dominion. Technological ascendancy. These, like the other traits in the government type, there's no wrong or right choices. It's really up to yourself. Ooh, research speed. And rare technologies now appear at 1.5 times the normal rate. Yeah, so when you get the technology, it's randomized of what technology is made available to you. So it kind of follows a predictable kind of tree, but the rare technologies kind of just pop up sometimes. So yeah, let's go with technological ascendancy. Okay, so what I was going to do is on the left side, I want situation log and victory. So rank 3 I can see. So we're doing quite well. Currently, the Psy Menace will win the game, so yeah, we know they are one of the major players. And they are close, so we need to get to there as quickly as possible, see if we can secure it. And where's the construction ship? How many minerals? Oh, that's completed. Cool. Go to Fanfred. Move there.
We have mastered a new technology.
Ooh, we have we? Thank you. Caught in the eye. Ooh, the last signal received from Glorious Bliff Plumage was not much more than garbled static. They have been studying the strange localized storms in Fanfred and were sending back incredible preliminary reports. The Tempest reacted to the probes being sent in, creating vacuum pockets to avoid them. Oh. Special project, we need to rescue our ship.
Situation log updated.
Okay. First, because of that, let's get another science ship and situation log. Yeah, we need 2 science ships in orbit. Right, let's go for the next one of these. Let's go better nuclear missiles. Alright, we are in a race now. We are really in a race. Let's get another science ship built as well.
System survey complete.
So that's taken a disruption to my plan there to get this secure. So I am going to leave the end of the episode here because there's not going to be much happening. I'm going to play through some of the next parts so I get to a more interesting section. Pardon me. And from there, once I get to get some of these more areas done, I will then make my next video there as well. So look forward to seeing more interesting information about this game is the style of beginner's guide. So I do have an idea of going through some star bases, so that'll be the next thing there really to cover that I do believe. If you have anything else that you'd like me to go over, please let me know and I will discuss that in my next video as well. Thank you all for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe, and see you on the next one.